lovely floss tubers out there. The Southern Stitcher is back, looking kind of icky. Needed to go get my nails redone because 3 of them have come off. But anyways, I am back for just a quick update. I don't have anything crazy to show you. I really don't have any haul or anything like that. You know how life goes and just crazy and everything. I'm finally enjoying a couple, days off from school and everything else, which school is just stressing me out. Which I'll talk about that later if you guys want to stick around and hear about my personal life and how shitty it really is. Excuse my language. But anyways, so I have just a few things to show you. I have a page finish and just a couple questions about a few other things that I wanted to run by you and see what you guys thought about it. Okay, so today, recently, if you're following me on Instagram, which I definitely recommend, I am the Southern Stitcher on Instagram. Please go and follow me. I don't have very many pictures, but it's okay. I will try to update as much as possible. Anyways, if you're following me on Instagram, you have seen this. I posted the starting picture of where I was at. This is, I started this project. This is Belle. I started this project. This is my very first cross stitch project, so it must have been in like August, September-ish. I don't know, November-ish, somewhere around there. But I started this project for my sister-in-law, but honestly, I don't know if I even want to finish it. How sad is that? I found some other ones that I want to start for her instead that I think she'll like a lot more. They're not quite as big, and I don't know what she would do with this, honestly. But anyways, here, let me show you. Alright, so here she is. I'm almost completely halfway finished. I just have the black left. But I guess maybe the black is just making me want to shoot myself in the face. So if I ever do one of these again, I will definitely take out the black because that's ridiculous. Or I'll do it on like black fabric. Or like a hand-dyed fabric or something. But yeah, so she is pretty much halfway done. I will eventually probably finish her. I don't know if it'll be anytime soon. But she's probably just going to be one of my projects that if I get tired of like my HAEDs or if I get tired of something else and I just want something, I guess not easy to stitch, but not quite as complicated, I guess you could call it. Yeah. But, okay, so this is, my next one I want to show you is my other page finish. This is my HAED, my Elsa, which I'm doing her. I did the page finish for the Facebook group, the Heaven and Earth Designs Facebook group, the challenge. I did that. So here's page 3 right here is done. I actually really enjoyed stitching this page because it has a lot more color in it. Because a lot of pastels, I mean, oh my gosh, there's like, I guess 50 different pastels on there, 50 different shades of white, and like 10 different shades of green-ish. And they can make you go cross-eyed after a while. Makes you want to kind of go, seriously? Will it ever end? Is it ever going to end? But I went ahead and just put it down after I finished the page. I haven't started anything else on this one because I'm waiting to see what the new challenge is going to be. This one's a 10th stitch done on 28 count even weave. And this is a retired pattern, unfortunately. It's still really pretty. I wish they wouldn't have retired it. But, copyright and shit. But anyways, I'm not stitching on her right now because I want to wait till the new challenge comes out. I seriously doubt it's going to be 10th stitch. I kind of have a feeling that she's going to pull a cross-country, or not cross-country, parking, which I had first tried parking when I first started stitching, and oh my god, I thought I was gonna shoot myself. Like, I couldn't figure out where to put my threads, to where I could pick them up and figure out, because I started on my bell one, the parking, and I still couldn't figure out because I kept putting my threads where they needed to go next, like in the next block. I would finish a block and go to the next one, and I couldn't figure out which one was which because all the colors were similar. And then I watched the Veiled Stitcher, I believe, and I watched her parking method. I kind of modified it. And I tested it out on my bell because I didn't want to test it out on my HAED and it like go totally wrong and everything's messed up. So I was just like, I'm not gonna try it on one of those because I really don't want to mess those up, because if you mess a stitch up on those, since it's such a small count, it's really hard to take out unless you take everything else out. So I tested it out on bell, and instead of doing like waist knots and tying it off, I still tie off on the back. I don't do the waist knots. I do the loop method, the loop start. So I tried that out, and I did columns with the parking method, and I actually enjoyed it. So I'm going to try it out on my Enchanted Seamstress, my other HAED, which I don't have any progress on her because I've mostly been focusing on Belle because I really, really wanted to get that half done. I wasn't too worried about the black, obviously, but I really wanted to get that half done. If I wasn't worried about the color that would be left behind on the fabric and how terrible it would look, I'd just rip all the black out and just go with the circle. But that's a lot more work than I want to put into it. Honestly, I really don't want to. Yeah, so, I'm going to try the parking method on the Enchanted Seamstress and see how well it works out, just in case they do throw that at me in the next challenge, because I really want the full set of challenge pieces. I got the first challenge, and now I'll have the second piece to that challenge, so there's no point in stopping now. I know they say that, hey, you can do all of this, and they don't actually go in a set, but the first one that she sent out was actually really cute. I can't even remember exactly what it was. It was like kind of a Victorian type pattern. It had people in it. It was cute. I don't know. So I really want all of them. Yeah. So what else do I have to show you today? Okay, so I've also been sort of working on this one. I mean, not really. I need to work on it some more. If I actually sat down and did it, I could probably get it done in a week. Less than a week, couple days. But it's my Gryffindor. I did all of his feet, the lion's feet, in, I want to say a day and a half, like 5 hours stitching maybe. I did all those, and then I did the name. I decided to start at the bottom because my new stand, I got a stand from Michael's. It's like one of those 360 turning head ones. I would love to get like a nice stand, but they're not cheap. The one stand that I've looked at that I know is highly recommended, especially by the Twisted Stitcher. She recommends, I want to say it's like the Needlework System 2, something like that. I can't remember, but she recommends that, and I looked at her comments about it on her blog, and it looks awesome. But then I went to go price them, and I was like, oh my god. And she's saying she has like 3 of them, something like that. And I'm like, oh my god. Maybe for Christmas. My only Christmas present. Well, this year I want a sewing machine. But, anyways. So yeah. I wanted to throw up when I saw how much they were. The stands were. but they're nice. But anyway, so yeah, I finished the bottom half. I started today on the border, some more of the border, doing this little yellow part, and then I kind of got bored and I wanted to start something else, but then I pulled out the fabric I had gotten for something else that I forgot I had gotten a different stitch count, and it's one of the kits. This is the Disney Dreams kit. Is it Disney Dreams? Yeah. This is Ariel, and it came with 18 count. It's just, the regular kit, but that crap sucks. I'm not stitching on that. For one, I was afraid it was going to be too small. I don't like, now that I've more experience in stitching, I don't like stitching on a piece of fabric unless I have like at least a 3-inch border, and I think this one's charted with like a 2-inch border, something like that. And plus the fabric is really rough and like really stiff. So, and I guess I've gotten a little spoiled stitching on higher counts that are like way more flexible, and I just love it so much better. So I bought, this says the finished size is 16 inches by 12 inches. But I bought a piece of 28 count even weave. I can't remember how big it is. It's like bigger. It's bigger than 16 by 12, obviously. But I bought this piece because I thought it would look really cute on that. I bought it at Hobby Lobby, I think. And it's 28 count. What I'm wondering is how messed up, because I know it's a kit, how messed up do you guys think the actual like picture would be because it is on 28 count? I mean, I don't know if I did it like 2/2 or like 1/2. I've never worked over 2 before, so that'd be something new. But if I did it like 2/1, how messed up do you guys think? Because it is on 18 count. Like, do you think the picture would be stupid looking? Because I don't want to stitch it and then it like be like totally blurred out and just not. Because I know they say once well, I guess, I mean, and it's got back stitching on it, so I might want to do 2/2 anyways. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I need you guys' help on that one. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just stitch it on its called for fabric, what it came with, or if you guys think it would look okay on the 28 count even weave. I mean, I don't know. I'm at a loss. So if you guys could comment below and tell me what you guys think, and that would be really, really helpful. Really, really helpful. Alright, so the only thing else I have to talk about is my Slytherin crest, but you guys saw the finished piece. I just added ribbon on the outside of it, so it's really not anything else to see. If you want to see it, go look at my last video. I showed it then, I'm pretty sure. Either showed it then or in my first video, one or the other. I can't think of it. But yeah, so anyways, my dog wanted to come say hi. This is Theo. So anyways, if you've stuck around this long to listen to me rant, more power to you. But, I've had more stitchy time, but I found out that I lost my Hope, which in Georgia, they give you the Hope, the Georgia Hope, which is for school. It's like a scholarship type thing if you are poor like me, or actually no, it's for good grades, if you make good grades. And unfortunately, I lost it because I was so burnt out on school that I made not so great grades. I needed to make like 2 more B's in order to get it still, because I think you have to have like a 3.0 in order to keep it, but I made a 2.5, which makes me feel really shitty. Also, we decided to push our wedding back because of shitty dads and no money. So, for all y'all ladies out there looking to get married, it's expensive and you really need like parents' help. Or you need to be a millionaire. Either way. So there's pretty much nothing else really going on. Like I said, this video is just gonna be short and sweet, just a little update. I'm hoping to get a few more things done. I was gonna start on the Little Mermaid today, but now because I'm not sure about the fabric count, I might just hold off on starting that. I've got my other Little Mermaid. I don't have all the floss for that, but I do have the black for the border. That one has just a small black border around it, and then of course it's got like black throughout it. So I'm thinking just going ahead and starting that because I need a new start. And those are really the only two things that I have that I could even pretend to start. Alright guys, well, that's all I have for you today. Tune back in whenever, got more to tell ya. I'm hoping I'll do like a May wrap up sooner or later. Alright guys, well y'all have a great day. Happy stitching time. Thanks everybody.